All right. So, is the Hookah Bros here, Ethan and Kevin, here bringing you another, our first shisha review. Today we have HookahHookah 7 Spice. I got from Sahara Smoke Company, bought online because that's how you should do it.
More quantity, cheaper, fresher.
It can be, it depends. But also, like, it's really hard to find a lot of brands depending on which shop you go to. There's shops I go to for AF, shops I go to for Starbuzz, so on. I haven't found a shop that sells a bunch of hookah hookah. So basically, I don't know what 7 spices are supposed to be in here. I know like 3 of them. I know there's cinnamon, which is basically what the strongest it smells like. I can smell a little bit of clove. There's a third. I think there's supposed to be anise in that too, which is code for black licorice, but you can't smell or taste it at all. Basically, it's just cinnamon. It's really earthy and amazing. I don't know if you guys know about hookah hookah, but it's like rolling tobacco, and it comes in little balls you can break up. And it's wet, but it's like a glisten. Can't talk. It's like a glycerin kind of wet, not a really thick molasses kind of wet. It's not like extremely drippy and juicy like Starbuzz or AF. It's just like almost like water, but it's the glycerin.
It's a little bit different.
It is very different.
Somehow it smells.
I did. It smells mostly of cinnamon,
Yeah.
and I can pick up on a little bit of clove, but that's all. I don't know what else is supposed to be in there.
Got a little bit of a strong scent,
It is extremely strong smelling.
but it doesn't taste as strong as it smells.
Yeah, thank God it doesn't taste as strong. Like that would give me a headache.
I mean, just smelling it can give you a headache.
Yeah.
Probably should be that too much.
Yeah. Anyway, what we're smoking out of, I'll show you in a second, is a 32-inch cam silk butterfly, red with a, let me see it, with a red cam rainbow hose, a vortex bowl with 3 coconeros and 2 layers of regular foil. Make sure I didn't leave anything out. I'm gonna show them. Take that. See, there's the base. Oops. Yeah. And the reason I'm using a vortex with HookahHookah is it was designed for HookahHookah, so don't use anything else. It's really hard to smoke if you use anything else.
Just so you know, this is one that we will use in a lot of our videos.
We're talking about the hookah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the
Like,
shisha, but
yeah, like
the hookah is the one that we'll use in a lot of our videos.
the thing you also got to note about the cam hoses is they're all non-washable. I've got some washable hoses too. Those are for other videos. But I like the non-washable better. I don't know why, but when you wash a hose, it makes it taste weird and bad at the beginning of the session. Anyway, for the smoke. Side note, forgot to mention there's a heavy diffuser in the base, which all of that it does is make it sound like. That's for another video. I'll tell you all about it in another video.
Smoke clouds are pretty good with this.
Yeah, usually HookahHookah is going to give you good clouds. That's what it's meant to do. The taste, right now it's kind of mixed because it's the hose got stained from another flavor. Don't worry about that. But it's really cinnamony. That's all you can really pick up on. It's a really good cinnamon flavor. I've had some cinnamon in the past, and this is by far the best I've had. The taste, I would give first clouds. I would give a 10 out of 10, hands down. It's some of the best stuff. That the biggest clouds for the tobacco.
I totally agree. That would be a 10 out of 10 for the clouds.
The only thing better than that, for some reason, is hydro herbal. I don't know why. Or better than this would be Starless, and that's because it's premium tobacco. All premium tobacco gives you good smoke and not like strong buzz. Just so you know, this has no tar and 0.5% nicotine. Yeah. So next thing
somewhat good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, better than whatever.
We don't care. As for the taste, I'd probably give it about what 7, 8.
He gives it a lower than me. Like I like it a lot, but my tastes vary depending on compared to his.
Good thing is it's supposedly a 7 spice, but yet the main taste that you get is a cinnamon.
It's basically all cinnamon. That's all I got really with it. But it's really earthy and really good. The next thing is powerfulness of taste. This is this is just in comparison. I've had much stronger. They weren't good flavors, but they were much stronger. So I'm gonna comparatively speaking to that, I would give the powerfulness of taste an 8.5 because I've had some really strong, like overpoweringly strong flavors, which was mint and HookahHookah chai and HookahHookah champagne and Irish cream. All those were really overpoweringly strong and sickening. They're bad flavors as well, in my opinion.
In my opinion, I mean it's not overpowering, which is a good thing, especially if you're not too much into hookah, which is a lot of people who somewhat start out can go into the heavy flavors and end up not liking it. So just
Yeah,
recommend that this would be a good one to try for first out. You know,
pick up 50. Just go on the SaharaSmoke.com and order it. That's what I did. Or they have this little, you get 10, 50-gram things for like $20. That's just so you get an idea of the flavor, which I did and had one of these. I had this flavor and I thought it was the best flavor ever. It's my favorite currently, so I figured I'd get a 250, and I'm glad I did.
I'm glad we did too.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna comment on the buzz because it's gonna affect everybody differently depending on if you smoke all the time and how you're tolerant for. I don't know if it's the nicotine that gives you a buzz. It could be the glycerin. It could be anything. I have no idea because
It just depends on how much.
you're not gonna get buzzed from a cigarette. Maybe the first few times you smoke it, but you get much more nicotine from a cigarette, like around 30% as opposed to point 0.5 to point 0.05 to point 0.5 because that's the only two I've ever seen. The next thing is, you know, quickly, you gotta watch your heat with this one because it can be very heat tolerant or sensitive depending. It doesn't really make sense, but it can get harsh if you're not rotating your coals.
Got that.
This,
Yeah. Like we were using this earlier to kind of get the heat going, and as we figured out, this one can get very harsh very quickly.
yeah, I usually use the Lincoln Respectable, but I usually have to take it off. But
It was just very quick to get it
especially with
harsh.
this spicy flavor, it's gonna start burning your throat a little bit if before it gets hard, so you'll know. But the overall rating, I would for me give this 10 out of 10 hands down. Your thoughts? Overall rating?
My personal rating on this, I would have to say that probably about a 9 to a 9.5, just depending on personal preferences.
Even if you don't like the flavor, it's not a bad flavor, so you're probably gonna like it no matter what. But it may not be your favorite, but
It'd be a good one to do with your friends.
Most people like the flavor.
We haven't heard
You
any
just gotta be
complaints.
Yeah, you just gotta be very careful on how you pack it because
That
a lot of
we're
people
take on it.
a lot of people don't have a vortex bowl, which I also got from Sahara Smoke. Weird, they both sell HookahHookah and their um, featured bowl. So it's like it was planned. But yeah.
All right. Anything else to say on this one?
Not that I can think of at this time. So we're just gonna cut it short here because we're kind of ranting now. So this has been the Hookah Bros. Until next time.